All right, how's everyone doing this morning? We need to feed these chickens. It's raining. I'm hoping that the sun will at least come out. Turn that off. Come in, rubber ducky. Come in, rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky. Come in, rubber ducky.
Are you gonna feed the chickens this morning? Sally, Henny Penny, good morning. I forgot to turn on the water hose.
All right. I just saw two duckies on the floor.
The ducks. Just waiting for me, huh, ducks? Just waiting for this water. Bernice! Good morning, Bernice! How's everyone doing? Is that your trick?
Yeah. Watch this. Oh, no, she knows me.
Penelope has named all of our chickens. Is that Whole Foods?
That's chicken park.
Who's that? Bernice?
Bernice.
This is the boss lady hen right here.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I just got an email from the hatchery, McMurray Hatchery. They're processing our order. We're getting 30 meat chickens in a couple weeks. And we're also getting new baby chicks, Penelope.
Woo!
New egg layers. You gonna name our egg layers when they come?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, we've basically had the same chickens. We pretty much had the same chickens since we've been living here in North Carolina, so 4 years. And they're getting older, so it was time to get more chickens. We got any eggs in there, Penelope?
Yeah. We got 2. Oh, yes. And guess what I want to do? I want, when I get the 26 chickens, I want to get the eggs and build a factory and sell them.
10-4, rubber ducky. We need to water the greenhouse now.
Okay.
Yep. Good job. Oh, we have plants growing in there, Penelope. Already.
I know. Kale, onion, cabbage, Swiss chard, kale, onion.
Something's growing there.
Whoa, it's kale.
That's kale right there?
Yeah.
Looks purple.
I think I planted purple kale.
Ooh. Look at this right here. What is this? Some bok choy. Dang. It's popping. Popping. What is this? Ooh, Chinese cabbage. We're trying cabbage again. Every year we try cabbage. We're never successful at cabbage, but every year we try. Let's hope that's a success. What's this over here? More bok choy. Yeah.
So when this grows up, I'm going to transplant it and then seeds for sale.
So we got seeds in here too, so we got some seeds going. Chicken wrangler, come in.
All right, not for a while, crocodile.
All right, we have eggs, guys. We have a ton of eggs here. Duck eggs, chicken eggs. Penelope already made herself breakfast. She's old enough that she just gets up and she just starts making breakfast. Sometimes she makes it for us, sometimes it's just for her. It's okay. But I'm gonna make myself an egg. Lorraine says she's gonna make a smoothie. Chicken egg, this is a duck egg. We just picked these black radishes yesterday. Look at that. I'm gonna throw these in my eggs. And these are some salad lettuces that we made, or that we grew. I'm gonna add some of that. Look at that, 100% homegrown. Keeping it simple. Keep it simple.
I'm adding just a little bit of kale that we picked yesterday from our garden to our smoothie that I've already added apricots, bananas, a little bit of red reishi, and some cinnamon and almond milk. I'm adding vitamin C. Everyone gets about a 1/4 teaspoon, except for Penelope, she gets like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon in hers.
And I'm taking some fire cider this morning. I'll put a link down in the show notes of all the tools you see us use here in the kitchen. It's all our kitchen tools. And then also some of the food that we eat too, like that vitamin C that she just added to our smoothie. Woo!
We went out and we bought organic potatoes, and we're going to try our hand at chitting potatoes.
What did you just say?
Chitting potatoes.
What is that?
That is when you sprout your potatoes yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so these are organic potatoes, which means that they have not been sprayed with sprout inhibitor. So now these can grow their own sprouts. When you chit your own potatoes, it takes about 2 weeks, and that's exactly the amount of time that we have before it's time to actually get these potatoes in the ground. So we just put them in a cardboard box. This is our first time, by the way, trying this method out. We've normally bought seed potatoes. I bought these a couple of days ago, and as you can see, I put them in egg cartons to stand them up so that way they can get all of the sunlight. And it's pretty cool in our house because it's spring, so it's cool. So as you can see, these potatoes are already starting to develop their buds.
Those eyes?
Yeah, those are the eyes of the potatoes, and they're starting to sprout already. They did not look like this when I bought this, so we know that it's working, but will they produce more potatoes? We don't know. We're gonna find out. This is like a trial and error that we're gonna try out, because it was way more affordable to purchase organic potatoes from the grocery store. I just bought a 5-pound bag. Was it 5 or 3 pounds? And we got about 15 potatoes for about $5.
All right, so I'm gonna get a little workout today. Little farm workout. Last year, I shoveled all these wood chips. I had a row of wood chips here, all these rows, wood chip, wood chip, wood chip. Hand shoveled that by hand. You know, it's fun, right? And it's wood chip season. And so that's what I'm gonna continue doing right now. All right, all loaded up. We're putting the wood chips here, kind of like a storage holding area, keeping them under this tarp. And that's why I built this the way I did. This is kind of like a storage for the wood chips. And yes, we're still getting pigs. This is pretty much filled, pretty much ready to go. Now that my wood chip dealer came through, I'm now waiting on my pig dealer. So yeah, waiting on my pig dealer, but pretty much good to go. Well, we still need to get a waterer for them. It's important that we keep these wood chips dry. That's where we're putting them underneath here, because as the pigs poop and everything, if the wood chips are dry, it will soak up more of that. Rather than if they're wet, it'd be harder to soak up all that poop and all that stuff. So that's why it's important to keep these wood chips dry, and that's what we're doing here. 10-4 Rubber Ducky, what are you doing?
We are making donuts and chocolate pudding.
What? 10-4, I'm still shoveling wood chips, almost done.
Alright.
Alright, as I'm shoveling wood chips, I'm seeing that it'd be nice, I think, if we had a piece of tin or maybe even a cattle panel up against this back part here, so that way I could push these wood chips back there and pile it up, because as you can see, it's starting to overflow there on that end. I'm also thinking I'll probably store the feed here, maybe get some feed barrels, pig feed, store them right here so that we're close to there, so that way I could just use that to feed them. 10-4, I'm almost done here. I'm ready for some donuts.
Gotcha, baby. Donuts on the way.
Alright, I've been working on a special project for you guys. Another how-to video. I'm sure you could kind of guess what that is. I'm not done with it yet. I don't know if I told you guys this, or if you realize this, but everything that you see us doing or see us using, any structure that you see on our homestead, I have video on of how to do it yourself. Even our greenhouse here, our high tunnel, everything's DIY here. My goal is to show you guys these things and how to build these things yourself. And so that way you could take what we have here and place it onto another part of land or another piece of land that you have. It's almost like a homestead in a box. I've even been doing plans, dimensional plans that I've been putting on our Patreon page where the information is there and all you have to do is do it. And this is one of those things that I've built before or showed you how to do it in a video where I'm collecting water right off of our curved high tunnel here greenhouse. I'll leave a link down to that video down below. But our plastic here came off, which I use as tape. I need to put it back. I use this tape, and then when the water runs down, it collects the water and drops right into the tank. All right, there you go. Collecting water from here. What's going on in here?
I'm baking, and I've got the last of our pumpkin puree from last summer from our garden, and I'm making a chocolate ginger pumpkin bread loaf.
Oh my gosh. Look at these donuts. All right, let's do this. More wood chips. One way to get free wood chips is to call your local tree company. Just search, Google it, phone book, whatever you use, and you keep calling until somebody says yes.
Tonight I'm making a very simple and easy dish, some rice and beans, some collards that we grew from our garden, and cilantro and bell peppers. I'm just throwing it all together, sauteing it in a pan, and it's an easy meal.
I've been pretty much shoveling wood chips all day long. Maybe we could all go out there as a family, shoveling wood chips. Look at this green grass, guys. Look at this. This grass is getting greener and greener. You see what's growing?
Look at this.
Whoa, look at that bok choy. We're gonna need to thin it out.
Oh, these are new.
Whoa!
I want to see.
Look at this Swiss chard.
Is that mine?
I've got onions here. I've got some bulb onions, and then I've got some leeks here. And I want to continue this whole row full of just onions. Like start from seed, which we can do that. This next row, we need compost, or we can just go for it. I don't know, the soil looks great. It's just not high enough though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we got something growing here. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. We'll do the broad fork and then just kind of rake it all out and then start planting.
Right. I mean, I'm just saying, like, do we need compost soil? Yeah. Or should we, I mean, it would be nice to have it, but because these beets are going to be here for a while because they're starting from seed. So they're going to be here for a while. So if we don't compost it, we're not going to compost, obviously, these next 5 rows. So we've got a whole nother, like, 7 rows that we could compost, and that would mean buying less compost, which would mean saving money. Yeah,
because typically we would buy compost. Every year we bought compost to mound up these hills here. Yeah, because we have clay, really clay-like soil. Except for this area, we've really worked this area
good. Yeah, it looks good now. Like, this soil looks fantastic.
We're out the door. Leave your message here on the telling